Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Soul Dancer, your white dragon speaking, here to do the Free Fridays readings. And I am not even sure that I am being heard because the audio doesn't seem to have. Um, I am just going to assume that I am live. Hello, my beautiful souls. Soul Dancer here to do the Free Fridays readings. So let's start properly with I am love. Discernment, confident, resourceful, assertive, and unstoppable. A beacon, called to share my light and talents with the world and to be real, generous, and inspiring. Now, let's see who's gonna come on to get some readings from Dream Dust, the Shamanic tarot deck that I use, or from Dragon, whoever wants to speak up, respond to anything that anyone asks. Now, I hope I see someone come on soon so that I can test the volume to ensure that I am being heard. In the meantime, what can I tell you all? First of all, I left the link in the description about the special offer. It is 50% off. It is a 30-minute session with Dragon. That's one. That's half of the package. And that's a $200 value. And the other one is a 30-minute Shamanic Tarot session, which is a $120 value. Do take advantage of it. It could just maybe change your life. I'm serious here. What else do I have to tell you as well while I wait for people to come on? Oh ho ho, well, I see someone is on again. Well, hello there. How will your life be after marriage be? My dear, you have to, before I respond and draw a card for you, Manashi, you have to decide how you want your marriage to be. You have to decide before you get married, actually, what kind of life you want to live. Now, if it is an arranged marriage, you still have a choice. Everyone has a choice, my dear. And in this particular case, you must decide how you want to be. You must decide how you are going to act, how you are going to respond to certain situations. You create your life, my dear. You always have a choice. So now, I am going to ask, let's see, Manashi Saha. I am going to ask Dream Dust, how will your life be after marriage? That question doesn't make sense, and I'll tell you why. It means you are acting as if you have no choice. It means that you are giving away your power to someone else, in this case me, and anyone else who you will ask that question, when in fact the choice is always yours. So what I'm seeing here, this is the Strength card. This is the Strength card. It's number 8. It's a powerful card. It's from the Major Arcana. It's from the Major Arcana because Dream Dust has 52 cards and the first 22 are from the Major Arcana. This is number 8. Number 8 is all about prosperity. When you turn the 8 on the side, it means it's the infinity sign. In your case, my dear, this says that you will have to be very, very strong. Yes, you will have to dig deep for the inner strength that you will need to face all the situations. You will have to learn patience. You will have to learn trust. You will have to have a lot of courage. And you will have to use your passion to fire yourself up at times in order to stand your ground. You are very lively. You are very active. You are a person who loves life. That's beautiful. You are in good health, and you must make sure that you remain in good health. That means you will have to take care of yourself. Um, you see the green basically is saying not only will you have to see with your heart when certain situations arise, but you must go out in nature to find the peace that you will need to soothe you and calm you in various situations. Always, always remember this. All right, and always connect with um, spirit, source, God, or whatever universal spirit that you deal with. Remember to always keep that connection. All right, my dear Manashi. I hope that helps. Hi, Sylvia. Hello, Adrian. All right, ladies. So we're on. Good. Any special question? If not, we shall jump right into it. I hope you ladies are wonderfully well. You know what I want from both? Oh, hold on while this truck passes. What I want from you ladies, Sylvia and you, Adrienne. Please go to my business page, Intuitive Catalyst Conduit, and write a comment about the readings that you have received from me. Because Facebook doesn't have all the reviews in one place, and when people click on the reviews, they are old. So if you two ladies would be so kind, Sylvia and Adrienne, that would be wonderful. Okay, so anything for Adrienne will do. All right, and you're very welcome, Manashi. I really hope that helps. I really hope that helps. Okay, you said yes. Okay, all right. Good, 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 good. Thank you, Adrienne. Okay, so what does Adrienne need to know for her highest good? And tell me how work is going, Adrienne. So what does Adrienne need to know for her highest good right now? What does Adrienne need to know for her highest good? Oh gosh, Sylvia says I'm fantastic. I want you all to start talking about me. I'm very, very serious. I had my very, very first session as Soul Dancer, the White Dragon. This is just a fact what I'm going to say. It changes people's lives. You go away from that session this morning. I was in awe. That's what I should say. I was in awe this morning. Okay, so Adrienne. Okay, Adrienne, another number 8, 8 of Earth. This is a beautiful card, you know. Basically, it's Adrienne, follow the steps. It is one step after the other. Always ground yourself, which means, okay, when you feel that you're losing it, take a few deep breaths, breathe, or count to 10. If you can get away, go outside, look at a plant, touch a tree, something to ground you, to keep you solid and stable, Adrienne. This is important. The green, this funny color thing in the background here, see the green and brown? That's actually a tree. It's a massive tree, one of the sequoias. It's beautiful. Stand tall like the tree, girl. What 8 of Earth is telling you is maintain your single-minded focus. I know you can do that. You have already made changes where you needed to make changes, and that is fantastic. So now you need to concentrate, focus, and master that new skill, what you are learning at your job. Success will come. This is not guesswork. Success will come when you set the intention. This is what I intend to achieve. This is what I am going to have. And nothing else must enter your psyche, your mind, your thoughts. Focus, create that intention. It has to be absolutely crystal clear. And when that is done, you got it. I'm not kidding here, girl. That's what you're going to need determination, but I know you have that, Adrienne. All right. Okay. So, what else? You're very strong, you know. I get the feeling sometimes that you don't think that you are, but you are. And why do I say that? You see where my finger is? You can see there's an anvil there. And what does an ironsmith do? That ironsmith puts the things in the fire and he pounds that thing with heat to shape anything that he wishes into the form that he wishes. That is how strong you are, my dear. Never, never, ever let the thought come into your mind anymore that you are not strong. This anvil is saying exactly the opposite. You are very powerful. You are very strong, and it is time to step into that strength and embrace it. You're not a wishy-washy person. Okay? Excellent. All right. So, Sylvia now. Hi, Trina. Can I get my reading? Trina, Biana. Sylvia is next. All right? All right. So, what does Sylvia need to know for her highest good? What does Sylvia need to know for her highest good right now? Oh, another 8. Another 8. This is interesting. 8 is the number of abundance. 8 is also the infinity sign. In this particular case, the question that Spirit through Dream Dust is asking is, what is it that you are clinging to so tightly, Sylvia? It's totally unnecessary and it is hindering your progress. You cannot move ahead if you are clinging so tightly to whatever it is. I get that you are holding on to an idea. You refuse to let go of the idea because that idea is linked to some sort of feelings. And I hear that it's someone there. I just heard those words. It's someone there. You do not need to forget about you do not need to. You have to let go, Sylvia. Whatever it is that you insist that you want to hold on to, you have to let it go. You are feeling bound by the thoughts of this particular thing or person or idea, and because of that, it is limiting your vision. That's not good. You're too fantastic. You're too beautiful. You're too smart. You're too talented, my dear, to allow that to happen. This is old stuff. It is time to plant new seeds and move forward. You don't know what is next. And just as I told Adrienne, you, my dear Sylvia, must what do I really want to say there? Set your intention. Set an intention and release. Release. You have to release, because in this particular time, what is happening is big change. The energies that are being stirred up, when they reach deep into Earth's star and they come up, everything is really sort of topsy-turvy. In many cases, the energy is powerful, and that energy right now is there to tell us, release, let go. This no longer serves you. The issue is that we are human beings, right? And we love to hold on to things because who will we be? Who will we be without this thing that we are holding so dear and near to us. No, we don't know who we will be. We don't know how fantastic and unique and brilliant each and every one of us is. We don't know. You don't know. I don't know. And this is why when these things occur, what we have to do is go inside, because usually all of these things of holding on to stuff, the ideas were put in there when we were children. So we gotta go in. We gotta go in to find out what that is and release it. And this is what you need to do, Sylvia. Particularly because this is a wind card, it means those windy thoughts, girl, mental flatulence. We gotta get rid of that. We gotta open the doors and the windows to let it all out, right? Right. So this, Sylvia, is what you need to do. You need to dream a new dream. You need to plant new seeds, and you need to release those fears that you may not realize that you have. All right, my dear Sylvia? Oh, wow! Okay, so we have another we have a fox in the hen house, so to speak. All right. So all right, sorry about that, ladies. You're very welcome, Sylvia. All right, now Manashi, you need to stop this nonsense. I responded to one question already. What will your life be like when you are married? Now you are asking, is 2021, is it possible for me to get married? Young lady, you have to decide if you want to get married. You have to choose the man or woman. You have to choose. You have to decide. You have to focus on the qualities that you want in this particular mate. You young people need to stop this nonsense, huh? Although it's not really. Get a life. Go live your life. Forget about marriage. Forget about the men. Go and enjoy yourself. Marriage is not the be all and end all of anything. Marriage is just another part of life. It's just another journey. So this sort of fairy tale thing that you all have, you have to get married at a certain age. No. So, young lady, be blessed. Now, Trina Biana. My dear, I do not need to know your what do they call it, horoscope. That's irrelevant to me. You did not ask a specific question. Oh, I just saw your note at you, and you're about to get some yard work done now. All right. So Trina Biana, let's see. All right. I think I blocked this. I think I blocked this creep already. Perhaps not. So yes, I did. So Trina Biana. I keep wanting to say Brianna. Trina Biana. What does she need to know for her highest good? What does Trina Biana need to know for her highest good? This is you know how I love this card, Trina. Balance, and why I love the card is because of the color, that magnificent apple green. This is two of earth, and this actually is saying that balance is required in your life right now. Balance in all things. particularly time management. Your world is thriving and productive. However, you have an important life choice that is coming up, and you see the blue middle line in the middle. That is the horizon. That is what separates you from the other part of your life. And in this particular case, you have a decision to make. It is advisable that you live frugally for right now, and you protect your resources, whatever resources you have, whether it's money, whether it's time, whether it's energy, and you need to focus on that life choice that you have to make. That is what this is all about. And the beautiful green is telling you that you have to be focusing on your heart. That is where everything lies, and that is where, my dear, the decision must come from. Nothing else will work. The two orbs, they were actually talking about grounding yourself in Mother Nature. The green as well, the green is twofold. In this particular case, it is really, really important to go inward, Trina, and settle in, calm yourself, stop the spending, stop wasting time with other people, pay attention to your emotions when you feel that you're going to lose it. In fact, try to avoid people, individuals, places that would trigger you. You need to go inward. You need to focus on yourself right now and that decision that you have to make. Basically, you just have to put everything else aside and focus on that. Okay? All right. Next. Brianna. Okay, Brianna Stevens. I'm not responding to any more of your questions, Manashi, because you are just throwing them out there. Can I be successful if I do business? You have to know what you want. How can anyone answer you? You don't know what you want to do. This is why you have to sit and write down and focus on what you are good at. What do you like to do? What is your passion? What would you go to sleep at midnight for? And you jump up in the morning at 3 a.m. and you are raring to go on 3 hours sleep because you just want to get this thing done, you know. You're so passionate about it. Your ideas are just coming out your eyes and your ears. You know, you can't sit still and you're working and you don't see the tiredness. You're just so pumped. That is what a passion is, Manashi. Go back to the drawing board and decide what you want to do with your life. Try anything. Go get a job. Go travel around the country. You know, go backpacking. Meet different people. Do different things to decide what fires you up. Okay, young lady? Good. Now, Brianna, well, I'm moving with my boyfriend Andre soon. Brianna, that's a silly question. Why? Do you want to move in with your boyfriend? Why? Have you been invited? This is along the same lines of Manashi. This is the kind of thinking that is wrong. But I'm going to draw the card to answer your question. I already know what the answer is, but I'm going to draw the card to answer your question. You young people have no focus. And I'm saying young because although you are not Manashi's age, there is no focus on yourself. You all have no focus on yourselves at all and your well-being. And apparently, it's supposedly the men who make you feel good. What's going to happen when the man disappears? If you do not love yourself, If you do not love yourself, nobody can love you. People will only love you as much as you love yourself. It's very important to keep this in mind. It's very important to keep this in mind. So, Brianna, I get 6 of Earth, another Earth card, and this card is saying this is all about family. The number 6. The number 6 is all about family. It's another Earth card, so it means that you need to ground yourself. It means you have to connect with nature, to Mother Earth. You need to be outside in nature. You need to be focused on that in order to stay solid and grounded. This is a card of joy and abandon. I want to hold it as close as possible to the camera. There is a figure in the middle, drawn in lines, that just has her arm wide open like this, in openness and gratitude and joy. That's beautiful. So, 6 of Earth is telling you, actually, I have never seen this before. See where my 2 fingers are? There are 2 figures in here. And they are looking at each other. This is a card that says charity, abundance, and prosperity. So the answer is a yes, Brianna. The act of giving and receiving, that is the only way your partnership will work. You have to share with others and abundance will begin to flow. And when I say share with others, I do not mean money, not necessarily, but we're talking about openness. Abundance, that is what abundance is, you know. Abundance is not only about money. In fact, you could have a very little. And let me give you an example. I've been to India many times. I've been to China as well. And where was it, boy? Yeah, in both countries. I was in China in the 80s. That was incredible. So there I was in the farmland, or what I would say the bush, okay, undeveloped. Everyone's back was bent over, cutting the rice and so on in the swampy water. Okay, I say swampy water. They were harvesting rice. They lived in really little huts. Okay, that's still the case today, by the way, in China. And do you know those people gave me a portion of rice that they could not spare? That is all they had. That is abundance. And they were smiling. They were dead tired. They were dog tired. Okay? After working in the fields, bent over, double harvesting rice. And they gave me a bowl of rice that they could not afford. And I could not refuse because they would have felt offended. It's a similar sort of thinking in India as well. That is abundance, my dear. So that is what I mean when I say share with others and abundance begins to flow. Because when you share with someone, excellent, I love that, Brianna. When you share with someone, it doesn't mean that what you share with Jack, that the return is going to return to you from Jack. No, that is not how abundance works at all. Okay? All right. Hello, Carolee. How are you, girl? Listen, I'm just saying, remember you all, I'm now soul dancer. I want you all to be talking about me, yeah? Okay? All right. So spread the word, Carolee. You're very welcome, Brianna. Carolee, I spoke earlier about, I had my very, very first session as Soul Dancer, the White Dragon, and it blew me away. It is life-changing. And I repeat, I want everyone to take advantage of the special offer, which is mentioned in the About Me video, because that 30-minute session with Dragon is a taste of what you will experience in the 1 hour session. All right, with White Dragon. But anyway, something is biting me, crawling on me here. All right, so Carolee, let's see. Yes, soul dancer, my dear. I'm just waiting on the my official logo. So I made up something at the top of my Facebook page. I created that until I get my new logo. And I haven't been able to change the name yet because Facebook said that I changed my name too often. But I'll be off Facebook. I intend to be off Facebook by end December or before. I've had enough of that. So what does Carolee need to know right now for her highest good? Yes, Soul Dancer is the name of the White Dragon. Carolee. What does Carolee need to know for her highest good? What does Carolee need to know right now for her highest good? Ah, okay. Wind Shaman is who you are, my dear Carolee. I think I got this card for you a long time ago. It is time that you take your place, Carolee. It is time that you step into your power. High Presh, I'll be with you after this reading. It is time that you step into your power, Carolee. You are very nurturing. You have a natural authority. You support others. You see what others do not see. And you see how others are coming to greet you below your seat. But your seat is up here. Your seat is on top of the mountain. That's where your seat is, my dear. So when the supplicants come to you to ask for assistance, support, or anything like this, my dear, you need to be greeting them up here. You hear that, Carolee? It is time to accept who you are and step into your power. Yes, and I'm reading what the card says. You are an intellectual authority figure, a highly skilled problem solver, my dear. You are a pillar of strength to many, and you are able to see the truth of things. I know this. You know this. So what's the hang up, girl? It is time that you take your seat. It is time to anchor yourself down. That blue mountain, that is your root. That goes all the way to the middle of the earth. And that is where it is so powerful. That is where your communication comes from. That's you. And you have a powerful guardian right here who is always looking after your best interest. Always. Take your place, girl. Take your place, girl. Yeah, take your place, girl. All right, so Presh, I'm going to do a general reading for you since you didn't ask for anything specific, okay? You take care of yourself, Manashi. You got to sit and you got to think, you got to reflect. You got to look at what you want to do. You got to go meet different people. Don't hang out with the same people. Go meet different people who I want to say make you feel excited, but not with drugs or anything like that, huh? Okay? But who think differently, who have goals that they want to achieve, people who are achieving goals, people who are doing different things. Try different things, Manashi, okay? Until you find something that says, oh gosh, I love that, I want to do that, I'm good at that, I can do that. Because you can do a lot of different things until you find exactly the right thing that fires you up continually. Okay, dear? Excellent. Now, Presh, what does Presh Pandey need to know right now for? Is Presh a man or a woman? I can't tell. I cannot tell. Okay, Presh, what does Presh Pandey need to know for his or her highest good? What does Presh Pandey need to know right now? What does Presh can they need to know right now? Oh, I got another earth card. That's interesting. Look at this tree well. Look at this tree well. Fresh. That is similar to a rose growing up through concrete. In this case, it's a tree that has had to force itself, because of its roots, it was able to force open the concrete. What is it that you are so worried about? All of these black things around here, that's see, all of that is the passage that the tree forced open as it grew. So what are you worrying about so much? What is so difficult? You're feeling isolated? Why? You're feeling alone? Fresh, my dear. Fresh, my dear. It is time to embrace your oneness with the tree of life. The tree of life exists in all cultures, even in fantasy. The tree of science fiction, for you to root yourself, and I mean root yourself deep into the earth. And for that, we're talking about a powerful meditation which you have to do daily. You have to do this daily in order to feel one with nature, one with all that is. You have to do this in order to feel connected once more to all that is. You cannot proceed in anything until you feel this connection again. Because the card is a 5 of earth, that 5 signals change. All change is positive. Right now, because of what you are feeling, you don't believe that. That's irrelevant. All change is positive. It simply has something to, it's all about how we look at it. And right now, you need to focus on aligning yourself. There are also energy techniques. You could check on YouTube. You could look for Donna Eden. You could look for Prune Harris. You could look for Rudy Hunter. And those are just 3. So there are a lot of different techniques to reconnect you with all that is, for you to regain your balance. You are very unbalanced, and this is not good. All right? Thank you, Manashi. So, Presh, you're welcome, Carolee. Presh, my dear, what do you mean families? What's going on? What's going on? When you say families, what does that mean? I don't know. No. I'm talking to the dog here while I'm waiting for you, Presh. Okay. Well, while we are waiting, you all just remember that you can find me on facebook.com/intuitive catalyst conduit. Since I have not yet changed my name, my Facebook name, to Soul Dancer. And also, I say it again for the 3rd time, you can take advantage of the special 50% offer. It is only $97. It is a let's see, one, two, it's a $320 value. So it's not even 50% off. It's $97, and it will give you a taste of my new offer with White Dragon, a soul dancer. Included in it is a 30-minute shamanic tarot session and 30 minutes dragon channel. And you can split the sessions. You don't have to do the 1 hour at the same time. I highly recommend it, of course. Now, the trick to this special offer is that you have to watch the video and tell me the name of the video in order to get the special offer of $97, right? Because the video is talking about me and it's telling you about me, and that's my latest video on Facebook. Well, that's my latest video about me, my latest about me video. Okay, so yes, I do, Manashi, I do have my YouTube channel. Just look for, oh my gosh, what to look for, boy? You should be able to find it under Intuitive Catalyst Conduit, Manashi. Yeah, you should be able to find it there. Intuitive Catalyst Conduit will bring up, that's my channel. Or failing that, type in my name, because I don't remember the link. Let me see what the link says. Hold on a second. I'm going to pop off and just to have a look. And let's see what's going on here. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm back. So Manashi, look for Soul Dancer, and it will bring up my page. Okay. That's the title. That's my title. And because I am also changing. I mean, nobody knows what Intuitive Catalyst Conduit does. I'm actually doing the same thing as Soul Dancer, but with a different slant. Now that I have come into, now that I've come into I'm more comfortable with my power. That's the easiest way to say it. So that's what Soul Dancer does, and Soul Dancer is my name on it's the same logo, Manashi, as my logo on Facebook at Intuitive Catalyst Conduit. Okay? Alright, let's not get too confused here. Simple. Alright, so anyone else? If not, I am going to say goodbye. I have been on for 44 minutes, and I'm good with that. So my beautiful folks, I'm gonna say, okay, I don't see anyone else. Manashi, I am going to draw another card for you. I've been instructed to draw another card for you, Manashi. And in this particular case, the question will be, what do you need to know for your highest good? What does Manashi need to know for her highest good? What does Manashi need to know for her highest good? All right. You are facing some challenges right now, Manashi, in your life, which is probably why you feel destabilized. And you really don't know. You are seeking. You're not really sure what you want to do because you don't feel settled. So a lot of things are breaking. The Tower is a powerful card, and it signals powerful life change. Okay, Manashi? Don't get lost in what is happening right now. This is what has you sort of, all over the place. Don't get lost in it. Powerful things are going to come out of it. You just have to stay the course. Go find things that you enjoy doing. This is important. Go find things that bring you joy, Manashi. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to look for it. Okay? Now, once you get out of that situation, expect victory, joy, and opportunities opening up for you. It's all about the wishes in your heart that are going to come to fruition. However, be careful. Don't start jumping all over the place. You have to go through what you are experiencing right now to clear out a lot of the garbage in order to get to what I am talking about, which is opportunities opening up for you. So what you can do right now to comfort yourself, young lady, is start making lists of what you want in life. Start a gratitude journal. This is very important, particularly for you. It's going to change your life. Every day, write what you are grateful for. Either when you wake first thing in the morning or before you go to bed, but it's probably better in the morning. Every day, start writing, whether it's, oh, I had a good night's sleep, whether it's, oh, I like the way my sheets feel, whether it's, oh, the sun is shining, I like my breakfast today, or someone smiled at me, oh, I waved to somebody, I opened the door for an old lady. You know, anything, it doesn't matter how small it is. Oh, I like my socks, I like my ribbons, I love the gold color in that sari, if you have saris. I don't know, but you know what, you get the idea of what I mean. It is important that you appreciate the things that you have now, because what is going to happen is it is going to open up things more for you. So by the time you get out of this particular situation, you will be properly on track to meet the opportunities that are going to come to you. All right, honey bunny? Excellent. Okay, so on that note, people, I don't see any other, all right. So on that note, my beautiful souls, I'm going to say, Soul Dancer signing out. Ciao. Now, I cannot see the mousey.